What is up, guys? It's Mr. Lee Redmond here, and welcome to episode number 19 of the Dynamo Dresden file. We've now played the first quarter of games in the season as a Bundesliga side. It's kind of gone as expected with results. We'll have a look at them in a second. It's a bit hit and miss, but it's kind of as expected, really. But what we'll do, guys, first is we'll have a look at the transfers, as we did manage to bring some in. So you can see here, all those guys have gone. We lost him on a free, and I released him eventually. I actually thought I had released him, but I didn't. And then we've got obviously the guys going on loan to Zwieka, Victoria Cole and Hutching. So quite a few of the backups have gone out on loan. Kinoshita was one of the ones I was really hoping would go out on loan. He had a decent season for us last year, but he's doing pretty well for Alan so far, so that's good. But the players brought in, first up, I think I may have shown you this one actually in the previous episode, is this guy, is Devante Parker, 24-year-old right midfielder who can play it in the attacking positions. I brought him in from Mainz on a free transfer. As you can see, his current ability is not too bad. His potential, he does have 4-star potential, which is good. Annoyingly, he played the first game of the season, did really well, but got injured and was basically been out since. I've brought him back in due to injuries recently, but he's not playing in his preferred position. The next signing, I brought in three players from the lower league reaches. Stefan Ortega from Osnabrück, 27-year-old keeper, which was a bit of a silly mistake, really, to be fair. Current ability of potential is 2.5 stars. It's a bit of a mistake because I actually got these two as well. They're keepers, so it's a bit of a silly move. Valerian Rankovic from Paderborn, 27-year-old right back, and his ratings again are 2.5 stars, which is a bit of a pain, but he's better than what we've got at the moment. Our main keeper, Lars Unestal from Hamburg. Oh no, it is Nuremberg. Okay, it was Hamburg. But yeah, he's our main keeper. And as you can see, he's got very good potential, current and potential, even though he is 30. But he's not actually our main. He's not our best rated keeper. That's this guy, Michael Carassi. Brought him in on loan from Club Brugge. As you saw again, current potential is 4-star. The only problem we've got is he's actually been injured for the majority of the season. As you can see, he's got a match fitness of 51. He's not actually played for us at all this season, which is very irritating, because I actually wanted to I brought him in to actually play him, and Ernestal was going to be my understudy due to his age, but yeah, he's been injured for the majority of the season, so he hasn't played at all, which is a bit of a pain, really. But yeah, the finances were decent. I got about 2-3 million for 2 million for transfers, and as you saw, I've managed to keep Irving agenda. Loads of clubs were making bids, but the values were just nowhere near what I wanted. I was getting like, he's worth 1.1 mil, and they're offering me like 300,000 up front, so I was changing it to actually having 1.1 mil up front, but never happened. In the end, I actually set up automatic rejections if they weren't matching the valuation, which basically none of them did after that. The income, the gate receipts are not bad. We're bringing in about 600,000-700,000 a month. It's not that great, to be fair, considering. Something I'll actually have a look at in a second is the attendances, because I'm not quite sure how those attendances are going. I signed a extension to my contract as well. My contract was due to end 2021, but they've now given me an extra 2 years, and also in that time I've actually asked for the training facilities to be upgraded, because I don't know if, as I said in a previous episode, I wanted the youth recruitment upgraded, but they said that it was all fine. They basically said the youth facilities were fine and something else was fine, but they agreed to upgrade No, sorry, training facilities were fine. Not fine, sorry. They've agreed to upgrade that, but the other stuff wasn't fine, so was okay, sorry. Let me just do that again, because I've gone completely mental there. So I asked for coaching recruitment to be sorted, youth facilities to be sorted as well. They said all those were fine, but the training facilities they have said is good enough, so they are not good enough, sorry. So they are going to upgrade that, but I'm not quite sure when that will be. Hopefully that'll be at the end of the season when I've managed to get quite a decent money, basically. So we're going to schedule, guys. As you saw, I'm not doing a great in the league, but here we go. See, I mean, friendlies, we played that game. We beat Potan 2-0. Stefaniak double. Lost to I think that's Austria Vienna, I think. We then drew 1 with Zaquan with Euler's score. 0-0 against Ortiz. We beat Porto 1-0 thanks to Stefaniak, but lost 3-1 at home to Sampdoria with Agenda score. We then won 5-1 at Byfield. Herman and Agenda scoring 4 in the first half to give us a 4-1 lead, as they'd actually pulled one back. And then Devante Parker actually scoring in the cup game. We then won 3-0 home to Hoffenheim. Herman and Agenda in the 9th minute, and Stefaniak just 10 minutes later, giving us a 2-0 lead. And then Agenda with 25 minutes to go, making it 3-0. We won 2-1 at Frankfurt. And Agenda in the 45th minute, making it 1-0. Then Chansod equalising for them with 15 to go. But just 2 minutes later, Agenda scored again to make it 2-1. We lost our first game of the season home to Kaiserslam. Bit annoying because we were 1-0 up just on the stroke of half time. But in 15 minutes to go, Injoski penalty with 16 to go. And then Burchett scoring with 10 minutes after that, giving them a 2-1 win. We managed to flip that this time round though. Stepinski putting Hertha Berlin 1-0 up in the 7th minute. But Agenda was 7 minutes to go, and then Eilers just 60 seconds later gave us a 2-1 win. So we had a good start. But it's gone downhill since then. We lost 2-0 home to Schalke. Julian Drexler getting both goals for them. We to be fair, we had more shots on target than them, which was even more annoying. We then lost 3-2 at Leverkusen. We went 1-0 up thanks to Mbemba. They then equalised just 6 minutes later, and Lars Bender actually put them in front, so it was 2-1 at half time. Agenda actually equalised for us just 10 minutes into the second half, but it lasted only 3 minutes, as Kohanglu actually made it 3-2, and that's how it ended. We drew 3-0 at home with Stuttgart. Agenda's put us in front. For that team making it 1-1 just 60 seconds later. Strabel put in Stuttgart 2-1 up in the 20th minute. But with 6 minutes to go, Agenda equalised for us. Justin Eilers actually put us in front with 15 to go. But again, we weren't able to hold on. As just 10 minutes later, just 10 minutes to go, Strabel actually made it 3-3. We then lost 3-2 at Dusseldorf. We were 3-0 down at half time. Figueres and Nagasawa and Giannitos pulling them 3-0 up. And Bemba and Ritter pulling them back for us. We then lost 3-0 Mönchengladbach, where again we were 3-0 down at half time. Marius Wolf, a Schroeder own goal, and Iguan, just on the stroke of half time. We then got knocked out in the German Cup second round to second division Rostock. Marcus Pohl scoring 2 goals in the second half. And the last game was a 2-1 defeat at Greffer Firth, who were bottom of the table. Sabotka putting them 1-0 up in the 20th minute. Durholtz equalising just 10 minutes later. When 10 after that, Prisboka making it 2-1, and that's how it stayed. So we have lost 3 on the trot, 5 out of the last 6. And as you saw with the league, guys, we are 15th. Only outside thanks to goal difference against Hoffenheim. We got -4 goals, which is -4 goal difference considering we're on 16 goals. It's not bad. We're only a point clear of Kaiserslautern and Greffer Firth, who were bottom. So typical, 2 of the teams below us have actually beaten us in the league. Herman Agenda, as you can see there, is sub goal scorer for the entire league with 9 goals, and that's it, to be fair. 1 ahead of Mkhitaryan. Mkhitaryan scored 4 in 1 game, I think it was, if I remember rightly, which is why he has pushed up. But yeah, as you can see, guys, it's not gone great. It's gone pretty much as well as couldn't expect it, to be quite honest with you. We got a good start. Unfortunately, we won 3 out of the first 4, and then unfortunately we've lost 5 out of the next 6. So hopefully we can improve on this game. We do have Wolfsburg in a week's time, and then a week's break until we play Mainz at home. So yeah, it's interesting. Hopefully we can improve. I mean, we're going to struggle making signings because of the fact that the players I brought in, unfortunately, have pushed me above my wage budget. I'm about 13,000 above the wage budget, so that's slightly annoying. As you may have realised, I've gone a game ahead as well, and that was just because of the German Cup game, and then Firth was a couple of days in between. So yeah, so that is it for this episode, guys. Leave likes, leave comments, and subscribe. Appreciate it all. Tune in next time for the winter break review, which after looking at it actually turns out to be the exact mid-season review, mid-season as well. So hopefully we can pick up a couple of wins. I'm looking mainly at the Mainz game there, possibly Red Bull as well, but you never know. But until then, guys, as always, take it steady.